Capricorn. Capricorn. Why do I always end up being alone? Why do I always end up being alone? Oh, we want to know. We're going to find out. All right, let's ask the universe, spirit guides, and angels. Capricorn. Capricorn. Why? 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 All right, one. Capricorn. Why you always we got the Empress. We got the Empress. Why you always end up being alone? It's because you are not nurturing a connection here, you know, a relationship the way it's supposed to. Okay? Listen, this is not for all Capricorns. It's for Capricorn that wants to hear this, that needs to hear, not one that needs to hear this. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but this is for a Capricorn. And if you're here, it's because you want to know. So the cards are talking. The cards are talking. So here we go. It's because you're not nurturing a relationship here the way it's supposed to be nurtured. You're not showing the kind of care that the other person probably deserves. Whatever reason that may be, fights, arguments, disagreements, conflicts, whatever that may be, that, you know, or maybe you're just not good at that. Then you need to work on that. You see what I'm saying? This is like, you know, just showing that love and affection the way it's supposed to be, you know. Let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. It seems like, Capricorn, that sometimes you think a relationship needs to be a certain way, but you gotta understand, yes, you know, it should be a certain way, like this and like that, but nothing's perfect. Everybody's different. So the way you think a relationship should be, the other person may think differently. So then you gotta mutually work on it together, okay? So that you don't be alone, so that you don't find yourself alone. Okay. No 10 cards in reverse. Just one more card, please. Capricorn. 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 Okay. The Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Capricorn, it's possible that you find yourself involved in connections that with third-party situations. Then you find yourself being alone. Of course, you know, you attract people that maybe cheat on you or lie to you, or you know, sometimes it's not just third-party situation. It just causes you heartbreak. And then when it causes you heartbreak, whatever reason that may be, it doesn't have to be cheating or a third-party situation. You just find yourself, you know, backing out of the connection, right? If it's cheating, yeah, by all means, go, right? But if it's not cheating, then it breaks your heart so much that you give up making it work sometimes, and then you just find yourself being alone. This is also sort of communication. Communication could be a barrier there, like a, you know, a block. So you're not communicating right. You know what I'm saying? Communication. The right form of communication, not yelling at each other, not this, not that. So if you communicate what it needs to be communicated, there's ways to make things work together, okay? So let's get an advice here, But yeah, it's possible that for most of you, not all of you, end up being cheated on, or third-party situations. Now you gotta think, why do I attract those kind of people? Maybe because it needs more nurturing. Maybe it's how you treat them. Maybe it's how the connection is growing. Maybe it's how it progresses. Is it negative or positive? All right, so that's why you end up being alone, it's just, but anyways, let's get an advice here, advice card for you guys. What advice do you have for a Capricorn in regards to situation? What advice do you have for Capricorn? What advice do you have? Thank you. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. So instead of just looking, at the spilled cups, sometimes when you're in a connection, you just need to stop looking at the spilled cups. Look at the good things that could become, that's happening. Look at just the positive things, that you guys have become together. Don't focus just on the negative. Focus on the positive too. Turn around. This is like there's still hope. So like I said, sometimes you feel there may not be any hope at all. And then you end up finding yourself alone. You find yourself disappointed, like disappointments, right? There's disappointments here because the relationship is not going the way you want to go. Because the relationship is, turned out to be this way. So then you just focus on that, the negativity of it. When actually it's hopeful and you could work on it. But you're not seeing the big picture here, Capricorn, because you're too focused on maybe the past, the negativity, the this and that. So you end up being alone because you're not seeing that the person you love, the one you connect with, it's right there behind you. So before you break up or they break up or something, you need to try hard, turn around, and stop that set of mind, like with all these appointments and stuff. Yeah, but you gotta remember, no relationship is perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's different. And everybody makes relationships work in a different way. So the advice here, stop focusing on the past too much. Stop focusing on the negativities and start looking more on the positive side of a connection here. And that could save your relationship, and build on from that if you want to make things work so that you don't have to be alone. All right, let's get an oracle. Let's get an oracle card here for you. All right, universe, spirit guides, angels. Okay. Victory. Victory. So what this is saying, Capricorn, when you feel that a connection is falling apart, totally almost falling apart, it's going to be the end of it. Remember, that's in your head. Because it could be victorious. You could bypass that moment of, nothing working out into everything working out. All right? So when you feel something, there's no success here, that's just your thoughts. That's because you're giving up right there. You know what I'm saying? Well, don't do that if you don't want to be alone, okay? Because there is victory. You can make that. You can make things turn out to be that way. All right? Don't fall to just thinking and looking at the negative side. It could be victorious if you just turn around and look at your love, the one you really loved, or the one you don't want to lose, or this and that, okay? And make things work instead of just sobbing and being disappointed. Oh, it's not going my way. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But it could be victorious if you work on yourself, on certain things here, okay? Or maybe nurturing more. It could be the way you are perceiving how relationships should be, which it's not always like that. It could be the way you treat the person, you know, or this and that. It could be that you allowed only toxic relationships into your life, so you find yourself being alone. But it could be victorious if you work on that, okay? On certain flaws, like this. Not giving up so easily, or, you know, not just looking at one way when there's other ways to make it work. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Gypsy Love Portal. Till next time. Ciao.